a general overview of note-taking, using a psych lecture as an example.
So today we're going to go over Piaget's stages of cognitive development. The first of which is...
So here are my notes from that lecture. I divided each section based on each section that we spoke of. So for the sensory motor stage, I've got the header and the definition, or a simple help me remember what this is sort of phrase to remind me of the lecture. I've got the age written right underneath for each section. And I have these little symbols that I go by. Everybody's symbols are a little different. Mine, I've got a star by every fact that applies in the section. And I've got a line by every definition that applies. And then when there's more than one symbol, it's because it's a fact and a definition. And then when these little like L triangle things are the definition applies, or the fact that it applies to what's above. So for the age, it's obviously the age of the preoperational stage, so it's got a little L. And that's how I track my notes.
Grabbing things, picking stuff up, fiddling around with it. It's why you want to put everything in your mouth, actually, is to test out all of your senses. After the sensory motor stage is the preoperational stage, which is actually...
So this is my methods for note-taking for this specific kind of topic. I first have the whole main idea of the notes up at the top, so the title, and then I use different colors to mean different things. I have red for the big concepts, and then orange for clarifying those, and then I used purple specifically for something that is consistent across all of these, that is just its own little thing. So I have it for ages in this context. And then for here, I didn't know what centration was. So the instant the teacher gave some form of definition, I wrote that down in a different color, just below it, almost kind of like how you stack things when you're doing certain citations or different methods for writing notes. So I have that's in your dashes, but that's a dot that's a little bit in front of the dash. And then I have the same type of header and notes for each different part of the lecture. And I just wrote down things that will be able to spark my memory to remember. So deductive reasoning, in case I forget what deductive reasoning is, I have an example, A equals B, B equals C, therefore A equals C. And then I have that just written down, interpersonal development. But with the context of the rest of the notes, I'm able to tell that, okay, this is the stage where that is able to happen.
Mm-hmm. The formal operational stage is when you develop an ability called deductive reasoning, which is to understand the details of one problem and be able to apply the principles to another problem. If A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C.
Thank you for watching. If you have questions or need more help, please come to the Tutoring Center and we'll be happy to help you with this or anything else. The Tutoring Center is located in Webb Hall, room 130.